Quite a number of people have requested my thoughts on what has been called the upcoming economic hurricane. And there is no debate. There is a storm on the horizon. The only question is, how severe does it become? And before we get started, let me preface this by saying, I have no desire to try to assign blame. At this point, it's just a futile debate and it's a waste of our time. We need to apply wisdom to minimize the impact and try to take advantage of any opportunities created. And this is no one will be immune, whether you're a business leader, ministry leader, private individual, irregardless, this will touch everyone's lives. And we can agree, we have significant inflation at the same time as slowing economy. We have rising interest rates. We have rising mortgage rates. And I know some of you will debate with me, but we also are seeing the beginning of softening of real estate. Let's not even mention fuel prices. The Ukraine war is obviously having global ramifications. And these are just a handful of the surface issues. What's below the surface is so much more significant, and it will have unexpected consequences we can't truly predict. We are in unprecedented territory because of the fact that governments over the last few years, through the various crises and a desire to keep the economy lubricated and moving, we have excessive quantitative easing. And simply put, what it means is there is way too much liquidity in the marketplace, in the world. And governments have to now begin reversing that while also dealing with these other issues. And we are in uncharted territory. There will be shocks to the system. There will be volatility. So it's difficult, obviously, to come out and make suggestions that apply to every situation. But let me just challenge you to begin. Don't wait. Begin taking action. Begin using wisdom. While we can't inoculate ourselves against every issue, use that wisdom to navigate this. Again, minimize the impact. Take advantage of the opportunities, whether it's for your life, your business, your ministry, whatever the case may be. And one final thought. For God's people, yes, God will carry us through. But it reminds me of a conversation I had with a young guy a number of years ago. And you're trying to point out to him that he was running 100 miles an hour towards a brick wall. And you're trying to say, hey, it's a great time to tap the brakes. And he kind of flippantly responded, oh, God will take care of it. And the reality is God will. But you run 100 miles an hour into a brick wall, God will be there to help you pick up the pieces. Or you can tap the brakes and God will be there also. Just one is a little more painful than the other.